Let's go ahead and run Sapien. And to our tags, levels, and again we're going to want to go to our scenario tag. In fact, it doesn't show any other tags, so go open that, and this will take a while. There we go. It'll take even longer with the more complicated maps. But here you go, and again, this is where a mouse with a mouse wheel absolutely helps. In fact, I don't even know how to do it without a mouse wheel in this case, because you're going to want to click the mouse wheel in, and once you have it clicked in, you can move around, and then when you let go, it stops moving around. So like I said, I'm not really sure how to move this around without a mouse wheel. Once you click in the mouse wheel, press WASD, go ahead and move around. You're not going to notice much movement because there's no map here, is there? But go ahead and press Shift a couple times so you can move around faster. You can see your camera position still changing even though you can't see it. Press R and F to go up and down. You can see the horizon change a tiny bit. But you're wondering, where's the pretty map we just made, that beautiful box? Well, press the tilde key and type in Radiosity quality 1 and press enter. If you have a large map, you're going to want to start with 0 just to get it ready, because basically Radiosity is pretending that your level is in the land with that sky. It's going to bounce light off and go through all your windows and all your little surfaces and light them up so that people can see them. If you have a really complex map, obviously this takes a very long time. Of course, our canyon is not very complex, so we use Radiosity quality 1, which is your final version, instead of 0, which is your draft, and 1 will give us higher quality light. Now type in Radiosity start and press enter. I don't recommend moving around on more complex maps, but since this is just a box, we can go ahead and look around and find our map. There it is. Doesn't it look pretty? These three numbers are red, green, and blue, if I remember correctly. If your map's complicated, you'll see these numbers counting down to 0. Obviously, one plane, not going to take that long. There's 0 instantly. So type tilde, Radiosity, save, press enter, and we're done. And here's our nice pretty map with all the light. And you'll see so much light bouncing off of it. That's why it's so white. All angles going through. And you saw that even though we had a box here in our model, that because we made those things sky, you can see right through them. They are invisible walls. Go to your hierarchy view here. Go to player starting points. Just right click wherever you want them to start. And go ahead and zoom in on that. So you'll see these three axes like I showed in my last video. This blue arrow points to where they'll look when they start. So let's say we want to look out to this corner. It doesn't really matter. It's a very simple map. Okay. This is important. Go to your properties palette, type 0. Again, go to all games. If you don't do that, when you save your map, it'll say it's waiting for space to clear, and you're going to have to do this again. It's a waste of time. So just make sure you click type 0 all games. Now we're done. We can export this and we could have our map and run around with it, and we'd have a flamethrower and it'd be pretty boring. So why don't we give ourselves some more stuff? Objects. We have items. We can drop some weapons here. Let's just drop a weapon right over here. When you click on that and go to your properties view, which I seem to have hidden. Here we go. You'll see the type is none. Edit types. Add. Go to your tags. go to your weapons. Again, very self-explanatory. What are we doing? Weapons, weapons. Let's add a rocket launcher and click the rocket launcher dot weapon tag. Okay, and we're done. This is also how you get custom weapons. And so if you download a weapon tag, just navigate over to it, click on the weapon tag, add it, click OK. Now we have a rocket launcher. And you can see, isn't it nice? It's right in the game right there. A nice little rocket launcher. And why stop there? Let's add okay. And now that we're done with that, we're going to want to drive around a little bit. So we can go ahead and play around with some stuff. Here we go, bipeds, vehicles. Again, edit types, add, go to your tags. What are we looking for? Vehicles. Sure, let's get a Warthog. And this just means multiplayer Warthog. Dot vehicle. Done. Okay. And drop that off. Again, remember, properties palette, Warthog. Hey, how's that going? Remember I said this was like Forge? Okay. So, here we are. I want to make sure I'm not putting my spawn point right under the Warthog. I'm not. So, we have our stuff. Go ahead and feel free to have fun putting all your weapons and your vehicles, however big you made your map. This is actually still kind of tiny. But when you're done playing around, just click Save Scenario. You're going to want to make sure that all these allows and defaults are clicked for your vehicles. Otherwise, they will not spawn. So, yeah. Now save scenario. I usually close this. Go to your tool again. Type in tool, build dash cache dash file. And type in, I believe this starts from the tags directory. So you want to go from tags, just like before, the path. So we want to go levels, backslash, it doesn't like forward slashes here, backslash box, backslash box. You'll see all this stuff again spit out. This one clusters have no background sound or sound environment. You didn't see me add sound. This is correct. You can ignore that. Couldn't read map file tool beta. Ignore that. And basically, you should just see all this successfully built cache file. Go over to your main directory. Go over to your maps directory. And what is this? Box.map right next to Blood Gulch, Boarding Action, all your other maps.